Hey, this is it's Sunday, so I'm starting next week's the next part of the $10 house series. I probably start. I didn't do any of the weed eating yesterday, so or last time, which was almost a week ago. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that first. It's a beautiful Sunday. I think it's only gonna get up to like 80, so take advantage of it and get that done because it takes a while to do all in here, and then I had all the different areas over there in the dog property to go around. So I'm gonna do that first, and then I will come back here, and I'm actually gonna try to nail this pole in. Well, let me turn it around. Damn people! Got some cameras ordered. I'm gonna put one out here. I'm telling you. I see somebody. I'm gonna go to the house. Make them come back and check it out. Pretty good, I'd say. Trying to take a break. What hurts the worst with this is, of course, my back. That's only stiff. Is my hands. Got arthritis in them. Holding the trigger and just holding it. Like there's more of my fingers than it is just my hand. About to come back out here and do some more work. Like we're actually gonna get some rain. What do you think? Rain or no rain? See if we guess right. I'll say no. Look at all them babies. Pretty, pretty babies. It's kind of gotten closer. It looks like it's just making its way around. So it is. Over there, there's rain. Like I said, that's going around. It's clear out. That's probably coming this way. Something wrong with this town. I'm telling y'all. Everybody gets rain but us. Just don't know when to quit. I'm gonna probably nail this out. I'm gonna get my dad's big sledgehammer. Nail it down almost all the way down. Just leave enough to hook a chain or come along to, and see if it's possible to pull the house, get it level. Because I'm gonna have to redo the opening because it's gonna be out of level once I make the house level. So yeah, yesterday I got this done. Cut around here. I mean, it's still possibly gonna cut you, but I'm gonna fold it down. Once I get this put on there all the way, I mean tight, then I'll be able to bend it more straight. I'm just gonna use some pliers or a clamp with a couple of pieces of wood to make it a little wider. Just bend it as I go, and that hopefully keeps people from getting cut and the dogs. Like I said, I'm gonna do the weed eating all around first, and I probably won't cut the grass till probably a few days from now. We did get some rain 2 days ago, so it's probably gonna grow back up. And also got rid of this stump yesterday. just started it with some of the wood from burning over there, and it just goes by itself. It'll go down almost up to all the roots and to the ways too. So get rid of all of it like that. I need to try to get these cut down to the bottom because it's going to be constant growth that I have to deal with, and it wouldn't be bad. I guess I could let it grow higher, but it grows out on the sides, and then I can't get close to it with a weed eater or the mower. So I was going to try to make some burrows. So just keep cutting at a spot, they keep growing limbs, and it'll make like a burrow. It would take years, but plus it could also be a little bit of shade. But I had to go through and cut it a couple weeks ago, and I got to do all that weed eating there. I might do a good part of that today instead. Or I could wait till later in the day, get some shade, a little bit of shade, and work on this. Now I got shade here. I don't know, decisions. But I got to go clean out the puppy pen first. 2x8, not 1x8. And then I'll figure out what I'm going to do. I'll get y'all back on. Appreciate y'all. I haven't even had time to mess with this. I was going to try to finish that walkway into the dog property. Just that middle part that needs a little bit. I was hoping it'd take maybe at most 3. And I got 2 more to do along the fence where one of the dogs just keeps trying to dig out. So I got to try to do that. But I need to just do it in the morning, early in the morning, because it's all sunny. I'm all burnt. My neck. Spray myself with sunscreen, almost all day. Work's got to be done. Nobody's going to do it for me. Appreciate y'all. I lost that little thing that put right here to put in there, so now, because I'm way down here, it's just starting to hang out. I don't like it. I guess it's time to cut it again. Another 3 inches off of it. Now I gotta get all this cleared out. So I got the chain around it, but like this is really the only thing that's gonna be holding it. So I'm gonna put some bolts, at least one on each top plate. So be 2 on this side and then 2 on this side. So it all comes together, hopefully. I may also put another board right here, screw it on there, bolt it on there. Another 2x6, 2x8. I'm gonna go get the stuff. So I have an assortment. I got these 6-inch. And then I don't think I can use these, they're going to be too thick. But I got a couple 3.5s or 3s, 1 3.5. All of these are 3s, I guess. This one will probably fit through the chain. And this is a 5/8. I got a whole bag of them. But I was using to bolt the fence to the post. And I also have some 4-inch. I think I'm going to use these and those for now, and then I'm gonna bolt this onto it. First I'm gonna put, oh yeah, this bottom one is coming out from that way, so it's that way, so I can screw to that one. Just screw all this together. Put a couple 6-inch in there, and then actually I can put 2 of the 6-inch right here because it's 3.5, so it'd give me 2.5 inches to that top one over there, that top plate, and then I guess I can go ahead and put some 6-inch here. Probably just put some 4-inch. The 4-inch will be on top of the 1x8 I got. Try to get this on. I'm gonna mark 2x8 and do that down here, but I gotta do the 6-inch first. Is that gonna be enough? Or is it? Is this gonna be strong enough to pull it? Tune in next week to find out. Just kidding. I'm gonna use some vice grips with the help. I have some little clamps that have a screw. I can't find them. I don't want to look for them right now. Should have checked it beforehand. It's actually, like what I said, it's bending. I could probably still pull it some more. I think I had to put one on each side to pull the whole house, but this side looked like it was level. So, I don't know. Check it again. This one is level like this, so it doesn't need to go that way. But just by checking this one, it could have been put in wrong. But looks like it needs to go that way. So I'll put this off angle so it's coming back towards that way. So I'm going to nail that in a lot more and try to use both of them. Let me check these other walls. This one isn't out of lip or out of plumb very much. It's level right there, and it's only maybe 1/2 inch at the bottom. And it's because of the middle. This one was still at a level to go when but then I did it some more, so I don't know. It's level, and it's about 1.5 inches at least. That's 4 feet, so you double that. I might have moved it 1/2 inch, I guess. I'm gonna leave it like that so if it starts to settle, and then what would also help is taking off all the siding and stuff that's holding it where it was. So the nail's already bent that way. It's gonna take a little. If you keep pulling that one way, it'll start bending them the other way. But all these, I don't think the slats are doing anything. Maybe the sheetrock might. That's why it cracks. But I think the main thing is the siding. So I need to get all this siding off the outside. Just leave it like that, so maybe if nails start bending back, it'll start pulling back. But right now I gotta go to the store. Mainly to get some chicken livers for the dogs. They're twice as much here. There's like $3.50 a pound. They're $1 something over there at Walmart. And I gotta get me some groceries too. I'm almost out of water. I've been drinking about a gallon a day. But I'm gonna start, I guess, getting all this siding off. Get you back on when I get it back on it. Appreciate y'all. I was just looking this over, and it felt weird when I was putting the 6-inch bolts up here. And it looks like they got like a 2-inch piece. You can see the splice right there. So it might not even be catching that one. So I'm gonna put a few extra screws in here into that one. So because they only put like, you know, they're big nails, but like every 2 feet they put one nail. So the bottom boards are done too. The foundation. Get these on. We have something to eat, and just got to Lawton. Appreciate y'all. Hey, I didn't get back from the store till about 6, and then I had to feed the dogs, so I just got back there and closed it up for the day, for the night. I checked all the walls, and it's slowly moving back this way. I just tightened it up a little more. Just tighten it up a little more. It's almost parallel now. It was like right here. So it's getting pulled up, but it's still moving the house. I think it was like 3.5 inches that it was out. 3.5 or 4 inches. Now it's only about 2. So I'm gonna just leave that hooked up. Might go ahead and move that pipe over here. Or just put another one just for some safety. Tie it onto the chain. Tie the chain onto it, because that slips off. And then leave that on until I get all the siding off. Once I get all the siding off, I think it'll move a lot easier. And then when I put this other siding on, that should hold it plumb or level, whichever way you want to say it. So I'll probably get working on this wall tomorrow. I really need to get into the house. I think I'm just gonna cut a hole in the living room. Do what I can from when it's not too crawl around too far from there, and then I think that's the main one that's messed up. And then in here, I'm just gonna cut a hole into the floor. When Effie said it'd be easier to do the plumbing. We just cut holes to get in there easier. Because it's only, I think the blocks are 8 inches. So the top of the floor joist is, because it's a little bit deeper inside, but it's not that much more. Really, you can see it's only like maybe 2.5, 3 inches. So you got like maybe 10 inches. You have to crawl in between. Sometimes, to get in between the joists, you got a little bit more space. It's got about 5.5 inches, but when you're going crossway with them, you have to basically crawl on your chest. This is lower than the side by the that I already had that hole where it was rotted out. That's a little higher, but I think the living room is lower, about the same height as here. Anyways, end of the day, it's almost dark. It's like 8:30. Time to go in, shower up, eat, take my medication, and pass out. Do it again tomorrow. Hope you had a good one. Appreciate y'all. Tired of jumping over this fence, and we're having to walk around. It's gonna be a gate. Taking it apart. We take that. Just gotta undo this top piece. Had to get the bags out of my car yesterday to go to the store. At least I got a little bit of shade here. Less than I had because I found this shovel head yesterday and I made a handle for it real quick. So I quit using my dad's. The wheelbarrow's got a hole in it now. Hopefully it doesn't do much. I was just talking about the shade, now I'm over here doing it in the sun. Doesn't matter what kind of spray nozzle you get, they always tear up real quick now. Frustrating. I went to go talk to the electricians about that box. That's this. This is what I got with one bag. It's got that much more. It's gonna probably take at least 5, if not more. And it's getting too hot. We tried to do it earlier in the morning. Back to the house. Rain finally stopped, so I'm getting out here and doing some stuff before it gets dark. It's almost 8 o'clock, I think. But I can notice a big difference in the angle of these since I started pulling it back. I haven't checked the level since this morning, but I think it went down like 3.5 inches. Went down. I mean, it's only like 2 inches out of level now. 3.5, 4 inches is what we started with. So I was thinking I needed to remove all this siding to get it to move, but I think it's pulling back. And I think this is the major reason it's getting pulled that way, is because of the way these are put on. I'm going to get, I got some 2x6s, put them right here straight up, and then change those around and put them where they're level straight up and down. Should be a solid piece up here, so you can put them anywhere. I don't know why they had to try to stick them on the end. And then why don't they stick them on the end here? You still got another few inches, which made it more out of level. So, I don't know. Let me get some of the siding off. Appreciate y'all. Got almost this whole wall took down in probably 30, 40 minutes with that little spatula. Hope you have a good one. Appreciate y'all. So pissed off. It rained yesterday. It took at least an hour to try to make this transition look good. Kind of like this. Just doing this little bit for like an hour. And I got all the cream up, but then it rained. So the cream was still kind of dry and didn't really stick to the rest of it. Hopefully it didn't damage the rest of it. I think it's still curing right now. It hasn't been, I think it's just barely been 24 hours now. But sucks. So I get that little piece, so 1, 2, 3, I'll probably have to use all the bags on there. Plus the bags got wet for this. Hopefully it's just on one side. Try to do a little bit more today. I still got to finish my dad's door, which I'm pretty close now. But I'm going to do at least one more bag. Get that bottom one that got mostly wet. See what it looks like. And get to it. Made my own bottom piece for so I'm going to make all the ones for my windows. Just out of 2x6. You can make 3 out of a 10-foot 2x6. These are slightly over 36 inches. It's a fraction of the price of the ones you buy already made. They're like, I think, $40, $50. Gotta save what you can. Got metal all around it, bent up, so water comes down and go there and come out this way. And the same on this side. Then I'm putting felt paper, and then the one bar is gonna be on top of that. So if water gets behind the one bar, it'll right here where the caulking, if it fails or they usually don't keep up with it because after a while it's going to wear down. This we got this back here to keep the water from getting in there too. And I put it past the wood so it wouldn't go in there and go straight down into the wood. That's all. Got tar all over it. Took entirely way too long. It's got to caulk everything. Had to make minor adjustments to the door. Just cutting some of the pieces around. I guess I can put a board up on top, go across the top. The bottom it would just catch water, so water hit there and come down, and then it's got the slant coming this way. Got these things on the sides. It's got a caulk around now. Yeah, I think that's all I can do is just put a piece on top, caulk everything, and ready for paint. Shouldn't ever leak anymore. Ever. Super happy with it. Appreciate y'all. Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening. It's morning here, Friday morning. I'm trying to get this already almost 10 o'clock. I think it's 10:30 already. Trying to make a hole big enough to get this insulation put up there. It's going to be getting up in the hundreds from now on, so I can get that up there where I get soaked in sweat when it gets real hot. That way that'll be done. And try to cut a hole in here. If it's big enough. I didn't record me actually cutting it. I don't know why I didn't put it on or something. So it's going to go right there in that corner. Got this light on. It isn't doing much. Let's get to it. There's nothing to do but do it. Just in case, but I'm just putting one out today. I'm just doing this room. When I come back to do a plastic, I'm gonna cut all the wires and make sure it gets into the stuff and cut them so it's in between the 2x4s. I'm getting down and go take some medication and get something to eat. It's hot up here. Told you I was hot up there. I was only up there for maybe 20 minutes. I'm gonna cut this down before this is hot. I'm gonna be probably working inside most of the time, so. And I'm quitting early. I got a lot of footage to edit and post from today. Get some off the cedar. All this didn't get some before. Hopefully grass start growing. It's still not going to grow right here, right in between these, but I guess I can cut some more. I think that's going to be it for now. Said I would do it up to that Y. And there's a bird nest up there. I want to disturb it. The cedar smells good. Gotta burn it. Stung by something. Probably was. Right here somewhere in it. Pretty sure this is the whole reason the house got pulled over. You can see right there where it's been pulling away from the house. And that's also an entrance for squirrels. I gotta get that blocked in or put something on there. I think there's a solid 6x6 underneath that wood. I don't know why the hell they would cover it up. cover that up so that they say the main culprit for the ticks getting Lyme disease is they get it from rats and squirrels. And I got the tick stuck on my neck right here, cleaning out those rose bushes. So I'm gonna try to get tested. I couldn't get an appointment till I already have one set up for the 22nd, so I'm try to get tested for Lyme disease. And I just want to see what's under here and then brace this up and take those off. They're not reaching, so I'm just going to make a beam kind of like I did. I can get an angle going that way. It would help push it that way. Have it every time you finish the neat nails, put them in. That way when you grab it and eat it and you're up somewhere, you know it's full of nails. You know the block on it from the top, and they they're here on the bottom. Those pine needles from the cedar burn real good. Got to bring out some more hardwood to keep it going. You don't have something to keep it going, like the leaves and stuff will burn, and then because they're still green, the stems need a lot of heat. Because it's got to dry them out before they can burn. So you got to have something that's, glazed up under them good. Keep it going. I'm almost done. I got that to burn, and then I just got a couple more pieces to bring from over here. And to me, I mean, it looks like a different yard from here. It actually looks like a yard now. Before it just seemed like a overgrown jungle. Let me get these other pieces thrown on there. Hope they get burned today. Appreciate y'all. I was going to try to get the hardware off, but they're all painted on there. So I'm just going to get it. Dim all this stuff out. We're using this counter space. We'll see what the floor looks like. I'm going to cut on the other side. I'm going to make it into a laundry room. Pipes, I'm going to do the plumbing. All these are just pieces of plywood, and they're, not messed up, so I can use them for other things. I'm always needing some pieces of plywood. I'm gonna keep those. Well, I'm putting all this stuff in the cellar. May I just all end up being burned because of be sitting there for a while because I can't get to them. Because they still have all the nails in them. So I guess we'll see. But actually, right now they're going to go over there. So good to sink is attached. It's just not sitting there. This is downtown rat. station. Main sewer broken. Actually not. It's not the main sewer. I think the main sewer goes that way. It's probably under the bathtub or the toilet. So that's it for this week. I just got back from the pool. Went to go do some laps when my goggles broke, so I need to come back and finish this video. That's it for this week's $10 house series video. Next week I am going to work on the floor, try to get this more plumb the house. So I need to get that pipe in to try to pull it more. And also I'm going to put a meter panel so I get power turned on. And also I got the shut-off valve for the water so I can get that turned on too. Even though I'm not going to be able to use it. I need to get a water heater. I appreciate y'all for following along. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. This is Saturday about 5 o'clock. Good weekend. Appreciate y'all.